FM Avon Park. This is Boss Hogg Radio, home of Born to Ride Radio.
I was born to live, live to ride, ride to live. I was born to ride. American built, we forever unite. And that's the deal. I was born to
This is Boss Hogg Radio, home of Born to Ride Radio.
Born to Ride is sponsored in part by Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL, representing riders since 1988. Offices throughout Florida, 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
everyone was right. I was born to ride.
Born to Ride is a multimedia marketing and promotional machine with TV, magazines, streaming radio, and internet advertising opportunities. There are tens of thousands of motorcycles. We reach the people who ride them. Born to Ride. Find out more at borntoride.com.
This is Boss Hogg Radio, home of Born to Ride Radio. You can join the motorcycle enthusiast conversation by calling 863-225-2000.
Welcome to another edition of Born to Ride Radio this Thursday evening. That's right, April the 15th, tax day, although there's an extension on that, folks, so don't get panicky there. Oh, welcome. Yes, I'm Fester Jenkins. I've got Mama Dukes in the studio. DB's operating Facebook Live for us, and he's going to be part of it this evening because
filling in for 4 tonight.
Filling in for 4?
Yeah. Skylar, Joe the Welder, Debbie
and Ron. Yeah, so, I mean, anyways.
Wait a minute. I can't handle what I do myself.
Right. Okay. No, Joe the Welder and Skylar are already up there in Georgia. Angel City's going on right now. We'll have Smiley
tomorrow.
coming in. We'll see Smiley calling in here a little later, giving us an update on what's actually happening and transpiring. That started yesterday. But before we get started, I want to thank Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL. They've been fighting for you and representing riders since 1988, folks. And part of this wouldn't be possible without Rubenstein Law being on board. Mama Dukes, I'm going to throw it to you because we've got something going on next Saturday and Sunday.
9 days. We have 9 days. 9 days. We have 9 bands. Hey, that kind of worked out perfect, huh? We got 9 bands. We've got food, vendors, fun. We have the legendary, yes, the Jim Stafford playing. That's how they refer to him as. Right, the Jim Stafford?
The legendary Jim Stafford.
The Jim Stafford.
Yes, you had a lot of people calling asking, you mean many. It's going to be the Jim Stafford?
Yeah.
Yes, there is only the one and only Jim Stafford. No. I don't like spiders and snakes, the wildwood weed. Let's go here. We got Jimmy Backrow on line 1. Hey, Jimmy.
Hey, don't forget about, of course, naturally, the swamp which song?
Yeah.
Jimmy Back Row, man. Look, I've had the urge to ride my whole life, man. I am one of these cats. I dig up on the culture. I love everything about it. But what happened was my father died years ago in an accident because he was riding his 1971 Electroglide to work one day. Somebody blew through a red light and killed him. Well, I never actually bought a bike because, I was always worried about my mom, so on and so forth, my family, feeling bad about me when I was out riding and worried about me. They're gone now. So how does one start in this culture? How does one get involved in this? What is the first bike that somebody should get?
A bicycle.
Can you ride a bicycle, Jimmy?
Yes, I can. Yeah, not
Okay.
Bicycle ain't a problem, man. I can ride a bike, too. I mean, no problem at all. I mean, I got
Okay.
no problem with bouncing something stronger than me. No problem.
Well, I think some of it you need a bike that fits you. In other words, if in fact, I was just talking with a gentleman yesterday, and he bought a new bike, and it had kind of mini ape hangers. Okay, well, when he goes to turn, he doesn't have the arm reach. In other words, so the most important thing I can tell you is you got to have a bike that fits your stature and what you're doing there, and what you're wanting to try and accomplish too, from that standpoint.
Well, I'm not exactly a small kind of cat. God knows I'm a guy of kind of larger carriage. Let's put it that way. I'm a big fat, so on and so forth. I got no problem with the ape hangers. I got no problem with a little bit of overhang and, taking turns a little bit wide because, hell, I was a truck driver for 10 years, so we can handle that. I just want the open breeze in my hair, man. I want to be able to feel it. I want to be able to experience the road, you dig? So, I just want to start about that.
Well, we're gonna have to get you set up, and Ron and Debbie can certainly help you with that. Born to Ride's here to do that, no doubt about it. Now, Jimmy, before you get off the line here,
yeah,
a little teaser we were going to be saying here, okay? And what are you doing next Monday at 3:00?
I hope I'm up there and hanging out with you guys, but other than that, I don't know.
Okay.
You got something good for me over there or what?
We are going to have the legendary, the one and only Jim Stafford in the studio with us here in Plant City.
Groovy.
3:00 Monday afternoon.
Right. So. Oh, wait a minute. No, because I'm on the air over here at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I love you, and I'm sorry that you're my competition, but...
Well, I'm thinking, maybe we can have, we can bring you over here and you can be part of it, because Jim's going to sit in for a little while with us there. In other words,
nice.
It's going to be like Jim Stafford afternoon.
Imagine the guests that we're going to have at the radio station.
Okay. What the hell? I'll tell you what. I'll give you cats the airtime over here if you like.
Well, you'd be part of it if you were here at the studio. In other words, you'd be the Jimmy Back Row in the afternoon. It'd be the traffic jam in the afternoon drive.
Okay. But
mashed
really,
up there.
You want to let a lunatic like me loose in your studio? Really? I mean,
we let
I
Fester and
promise not
Tater.
to break anything or smash anything into little bitty pieces.
Hey, I know you're typically on the air, Jimmy, so you don't get to listen to the Southern Symposium a whole lot, but I mean, I don't know that you could do any more damage than those two knuckleheads do.
Yeah, they let us in here.
I do occasionally keep you guys in, one ear while I'm playing my other records, and all I can say is, it beats the hell out of dead air, so...
Well, I think there's some people that would argue that case against us that we're better than dead air.
Actually, this cat's all right, man. I really I really dig up on sitting on. Look, I've called them up a few times and poked fun and did this kind of thing and that kind of thing. Is I would very much like to be a part of that experience too. And between me and you and the thousands of listeners that I have out here right now, it's not my fault that they're not on over here. There's a guy that's about 82 years old that doesn't want them on over here. So you didn't hear me say that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Hey, appreciate you calling in, Jimmy. We're going to do a little bit more teasers before our first caller gets in here, and we'll see what we can do about getting you on a bike, okay?
Ain't no problem. And look, don't do anything I wouldn't do more than one time, and if you would, and if you do, please feel free to send me a video or still photography of it.
Okay, bye. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So go ahead, go on. What's going on next weekend?
I had somebody email me the other day, and for the first time, it wasn't just the Jim Stafford. It was the Jim Stafford. Most of them know spiders and snakes. This guy said, the guy who sang Wildwood Weed.
Is that him too?
Yeah, that's him.
Actually, that's like one of my most favorite songs, the Wildwood Weed.
That's him.
He needs to do that like an opener for the show when he's here, maybe about halfway through, and then maybe at the end. That would be perfect.
So, yeah, it's all coming together so very nicely. Like, we have vendors. We, plenty of food vendors, food trucks. We have a car show going on. We have a, Sunday we're going to do the Born to Ride-in bike show out here with Born to Ride magazine. Ron's going to be out here. It's family friendly, so we have
the bike
houses.
show is sponsored by TD
by FTW.
Yeah, and it's going to be a $20 entry fee, and that's going to go for the categories and everything.
Sorry, guys, it's all up here, but it's here. It's just more on paper. All right, and that's FTW.
FTW is sponsoring that.
Awesome.
Yes,
it's family friendly, so bring out your children. There's going to be bounce houses, rock wall, knocker balls, face painting, and amusements will be out here with it.
Now there's going to be, if I'm not mistaken, I believe there's going to be a Dunk the Stoner tank, right?
Yeah, we say this stuff on air. Yes, yes, there's going to be a Dunk the Stoner.
Now, does someone volunteer to be the stoner, or have we determined who the stoner is?
I thought Tater volunteered. Now, I don't know if he falls into that category, but I'm pretty sure he was like, me. So we'll also have a blunt rolling contest. You buy your tickets, you get them in by 2:20. The drawing's at 3:20, and then the contest will take place at 4:20. Dr. Brown CBD will be giving out grinders so they can grind it up. It's going to be by size, weight, and smokability. Not sure who's judging that yet, but yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff out there. A lot of fun.
What is the competition again?
It is a blunt rolling contest.
Oh, blunt rolling. I thought it was like baton twirling or something.
No.
When you said blonde, I thought you said blonde twirling. So I'm sitting there thinking, we got some blondes out here twirling.
At a cannabis fest. I mean, there'll be some blondes. There'll be some people twirling out here. Well,
okay.
So, yeah, blunt rolling contest. So it's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be a great event.
Yes.
Next weekend.
Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday is 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
But right now, we've got something going on in Georgia. And I've got Smiley on the line here. Angel City fired off yesterday. And fortunately, we've got Smiley to call in and give us an update of what's happening. Smiley, are you there?
I am. What's going on, guys? How are you?
Hey,
Fine. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Born to Ride Radio on the Boss Hogg Radio Network. Mama Dukes and myself will be leaving tomorrow morning from the Tampa Bay area, heading towards Georgia for that event. We will be there Friday afternoon and enjoying Saturday there. Yes. Looking for a couple days off.
I'll tell you what, we have got one heck of a great lineup for the entire weekend. Stephen Phillips and the Midnight Express are on stage right now. Joe Santana playing after that. And we got Mercy Shine and Freebird Atlanta on tomorrow night. And then Saturday, we're going to start it off with Tristan Tritt. Tristan Tritt. You know who that is, right? That's the son of Travis Tritt.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Awesome.
But we're telling people, don't expect to hear his daddy's music because he only plays rock and roll.
Yeah.
He followed in Dad's footsteps with the music, just not the country.
But we've got a huge lineup of events going on. Tomorrow, 10 o'clock, we're going to meet up here in front of the saloon, take a motorcycle ride. We're going out to a vineyard, and then going to a Mennonite restaurant for lunch and coming back. We're going to have everything from, this event is a 21 and up event, and there's plenty of primitive camping available. There might be a couple of RV hookup sites still available. But I got here on Wednesday, and I'll tell you what, I rolled through the gate, and I couldn't get in. There were people lined up for probably 5-10 campers deep trying to get in, getting through registration.
Already.
And the campground was full on Wednesday.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
So it was just
Yes.
10 wide lined up trying to get in, huh?
They were lined up on Wednesday trying to get in, getting through registration. And then I come up the top of the hill through the woods up to the saloon, and I'll be dang if the campground wasn't already full. So this rally has already started out to be an amazing event. A lot of great bands, a lot of great vendors. We've got the wallet buckle, which was featured on the Shark Tank. They're here with the wallet buckle. Pretty cool little belt buckle. They got a lot of great designs for the ladies. We've got the Dunlop motorcycle trailer here with tires, doing oil changes, and installing LED lights. So we're hoping to have a burnout contest during the weekend, and just a lot of great events going on. Everything from great food to mini bike racing to, if you can think of it at a motorcycle rally, we're going to be doing it.
Now, Smiley, it's my understanding you're the MC for the event, correct?
Yes, sir. I'm the MC here, and I like to refer to myself kind of like Julie from the Love Boat. I am the cruise director.
So Julie, what do you personally recommend? Okay.
Make sure you have breakfast at the Big D&D kitchen. Breakfast at the Big D&D, man, they came all the way from Cary, North Carolina to cook up food for us here. And they've actually opened up 2 kitchens here on property, and one of them serving seafood, and the other one serving Americana food. So big burgers, shrimp, crab cake sandwiches. Just amazing food. Get up the saloon. The girls are looking to give spankings in the saloon.
Ooh, okay. I have been a bad boy, so
Kendra, we've got our bartenders. Our bartenders, they are some of the best bartenders that work all the biggest motorcycle rallies around the country. You'll find them in Sturgis, in Myrtle Beach, in Daytona, and we've got Ashley, we've got Sarah, Wendy, Kendra, Kat, and Stefania, all here serving up all the tasty libations that can wet your whistle.
Okay. Now, Saturday, the Mardi Gras party, what's that all about?
Well, every rally we have a big theme here at Angel City, and the spring we like to do Mardi Gras. So we expect everybody to come in costume, and being that this is a 21 and up event, so bring your beads.
Okay.
And much like New Orleans and Mardi Gras, what do you got to do to get your beads?
Okay. I think everyone, DB, are you going to ride with us?
Oh, wow. I have to live vicariously through your eyes. So
okay.
You have my personal cell number, so if you happen to send me a picture or two.
Okay, well, and I did that for you for Roscoe's. So I imagine I can do this.
No, you didn't. Okay. I'm denying that.
So make sure you check out the live feeds that I'm bringing you from Angel City. We've started something this rally. We're calling it the BBRA, and that's the Boobs and Buns Rodeo Association on the Mechanical Bull.
Okay.
And we're having a contest. We had our first contest tonight, and 2 ladies walked out winning $50 each, plus all the money that was thrown into the ring, the big blow up ring around the bull. And they made a couple $100 riding the bull, and it's all about the boobies and the buns. So on Saturday we'll have a championship round of the BBRA here at Angel City Motorcycle Rally
Saturday.
with $100 on the line to start.
Mama Dukes.
For the best boobs and best buns.
Have you ever been on a mechanical bull, Mama Dukes?
Yeah, a few times.
Okay, well, hey, we may have a contestant for you. Mama Dukes from Born to Ride Radio may very well saddle up.
Come on, Mama Duke. Come on, Mama Duke.
We'll check it out. See what's going on. No promises, but you never know.
Hey, we can always hook you up with a pair of pasties.
Okay. All right.
You know what? I've never actually seen Mama Duke's blush before. It's official.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm standing back here behind the stage, so it's a little bit quieter. And I mean, the bikes and the campers, the trailers, they're still rolling in. And so this is going to be a packed venue all weekend long. A lot of fun. We're hoping the weather cooperates for us. And even if it doesn't, we're still going to party our asses off here at Angel City Motorcycle Rally.
Just get a little muddy out there. Maybe we can get some mud wrestling going there. What do you think?
Hey, we're having Jello wrestling.
Oh,
We're having
okay.
Jello wrestling.
Man, Mama Duke just got excited again. now,
Come on,
Okay.
Mama Duke.
now, can I ask this question?
Smiley, we're going to need someone to just usher her from one event to the next event. Okay.
I will volunteer my services to Mama Duke.
Oh, okay.
Now I can imagine the Jello wrestling is women, of course. Do you charge
Yeah,
the men to eat the Jello after the wrestling is done? Just curious.
$20 a spoonful.
Yes. Hey, that's more expensive than your beer.
Now they purchase tickets. Can they purchase them at the gate or just online?
They can purchase them at the gate as well.
Okay.
They do have day tickets, so if people want to come in just for Saturday, they can purchase a day ticket at the gate.
Okay. Now, Smiley, before we let you go, how about telling everybody where this is happening and information? Okay.
All right. You can find us on Facebook at Angel City Motorcycle Rally, Unadilla, Georgia, which is also the location. We are located in Unadilla, Georgia, and we're only about a 5-minute ride right off the interstate. You come off the interstate in Unadilla, hook a left or hook a right, make another right, and it brings you right down the road, right down to the gate. And you can get tickets online. But I would highly advise getting your tickets at the gate now since the event is already in process. But the lines move pretty good down at the gate, and you'll be able to get in.
Now, for a Tampa, Florida boy, I'm not familiar with Umadilla. Is that anywhere near Macon or where?
All right, so we're south of Macon. Unadilla is right off of I-75.
Okay. There you go, folks. And that's what's happening this weekend. Already started yesterday, and it sounds like it's going and it's happening there already, folks. Who's tonight again? Let's give us the music lineup again.
All righty, let me pull it up here. Let's see here. Lineup again. I'll get you. I got it all on my phone. Tonight, right now, we got Stephen Phillips and Midnight Express, Joe Santana, and Nightbird playing tonight. On Friday night, we got Ryan Little Eagle, Tommy Townsend, and his all-star band, Mercy Shine, and Freebird Atlanta tomorrow night. And we're going to start off Saturday with Tristan Tritt and Pale Moon Creek, Velvet Willow, the Comancheros, and we're going to finish it off with a pretty radical band. Great, now I'm drawing a blank.
Okay.
I was going down the list.
Okay, what kind of girl just walked by and distracted you there, Smiley?
Dr. Feelgood. Dr. Feelgood is our headlining band Saturday night, and my understanding is they're bringing a couple of the Cherry Bomb girls with them.
Ah.
Nice.
For Saturday night. So, a lot going on here. I mean, our band lineup we got 3 bands tonight, 4 bands tomorrow night, 4 bands Saturday night. We're going to have a wet T-shirt contest right before Dr. Feelgood goes on. It's a great time here at Angel City, and everybody just cuts back, relaxes, enjoys the time. Great atmosphere, great food, a lot of great people here at Angel City.
Okay, and again, listeners, no one under 21. This is an adult weekend here. So,
yeah, 21 and up.
Regular old school bikers.
Yeah.
And we call it tastefully topless.
Okay. Now, does that mean tasting topless or just okay?
You said tastefully topless.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that one.
Okay. Well, we certainly appreciate you calling in, Smiley, and giving us an update. Looking forward to leaving Tampa, heading that way, and probably, I'm going to say probably about, 10 o'clock tomorrow?
Yep.
As soon as the morning show's over and done, heading that way.
See you tomorrow.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you tomorrow afternoon, and have a safe trip, and look forward to y'all partying with us here at Angel City Motorcycle Rally in Unadilla, Georgia.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks so much.
All right. We'll see y'all.
All right. You sure you don't want to go, DB?
Oh, I really want to go. But did you notice when Fester said, "Was there a woman that just walked by?" That was the most honest laugh I've ever heard in my life. That was just so. That was priceless. I love it. It sounds like it is going to be a blast.
Yeah, you should go. Is it the wife?
No, it's the work.
Oh, are you?
No vacations for at least another 2 months.
Because of
just life. There's a lot of shifting and moving going on, so unfortunately I'm tied to work for a little while. Yeah, no fun for me. But I gotta pay the bills.
maybe that cough's getting a little worse there.
Yeah, I think it is.
Fever.
Okay. Oh, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back with more of Born to Ride Radio. We got Gary Michaels coming up afterwards. Again, more. He was a great one last week.
Yes,
looking forward to more.
Check out the all-new BornToRide.com with radio, TV, industry, adventure, events, magazine, social media, and much more. It's the all-new BornToRide.com.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 1, get an attorney. When you or a loved one have been injured by another's negligence, an experienced attorney can make a huge difference. At Rubenstein Law, we will find all of the insurance, make sure your injuries are documented, and work to get you the best result. While each case is different, a well-known insurance company's own study showed people with a lawyer, on average, got more money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
Find us on Facebook, Born to Ride TV and magazine, the ultimate multimedia biker experience.
You can join the motorcycle enthusiast conversation at 863-225-2000. Now, here's more of your hosts, Fester Jenkins and Mama Dukes, on Born to Ride Radio.
That's right, folks. Welcome back to Born to Ride Radio, the Thursday evening edition on the Boss Hogg Radio Network. I'm Fester Jenkins.
I'm Mama Dukes.
And we've got DB operating the Facebook Live cameras for us and being part of it because he's filling in for Skylar, Joe the Welder, Ron and Debbie Coletti. You got some big shoes over there to fill there.
Man, I'm already feeling the pressure of just running the live feed, much less everything else. Yes, okay.
All right, let's talk about Charlotte's Web. That's this weekend.
Okay.
Right? 17th and 18th is their 13th anniversary party. Saturday, it says the Rambling Rose Trio, and Sunday, Wild Horses Band. They have food, camping, and live music. She's called in before and talked a lot about this, and this is...
Gives you two options. If you're in Florida and can't make it to Georgia for Angel City, there's always Charlotte's Web down there.
In Wauchula?
Yep.
Is that right?
Wauchula. Yep.
Highway 64 West says they have vendors like music, food, fun. Says the real deal biker destination. So DB might be able to make it to that.
But I don't have a bike.
You don't have to have a bike to do this.
You can ride up in a cage if you want. You can ride up in a cage.
You do not have to have a bike to. Yeah, you do not have to ride a bike to attend these. Do you know how many of these we attend in the truck or the swine utility vehicle?
Yep.
Like, you do not have to. Now you can't park with the bikes, but you can walk. I mean, because, like, have you been to Daytona or have you been up to Leesburg? No. Oh,
no.
So you've never been.
I've never been to
a biker
event. We have got to go pop his cherry.
Yep.
Like, we've got to. I think we should take him to the Cabbage Patch. That's where they have the coleslaw wrestling.
Yep.
He so much enjoyed us talking about it. So I think that's where we should go and break it at.
That is behind the scenes secrets that I don't want shared.
So yeah, you don't have to. So don't ever not go because of it. There's so many bikers that don't ride anymore that still, and people that don't ride at all that go and attend these.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't have to be a biker to attend them. Trust me, you're not going to pull up and be the only car there. Like,
but how many wonderful hats will you see like this there with a buckshot on the bill of the hat? I mean, would I be shunned or were they like, man, you're one of us?
More than you have no idea.
You have no idea.
You
have no idea.
We're gonna have to take him. We're
gonna have to bust his cherry.
If you've got to bring the wife, then you bring the wife. She'd probably enjoy it too. But you've got to go. It is. How many times have we drove cars? We went to Daytona and we drove, and all of us have bikes, even my brother and them, and we all rode up there. So.
All right, we'll have to set something up.
Yeah.
We got a caller?
Oh yes, we've got Gary Michaels. Let's see if we've got him here. You there, Gary?
Have you guys ever watched The Addams Family and ever wondered if that little fat kid ever locked himself in the bathroom with the Playboy and that freaky little hand thing?
That's a whole new definition of strange.
I mean, that's just something that I think about on occasion. That's just kind of where my mind goes from day to day. Can you imagine being April? I mean, this is her world. And I will tell you this, because behind every good man is a woman rolling her eyes.
All the time.
And she rolls her eyes and she shakes her head. And I'm in Kentucky right now. We just got here. I'm at my friend's house that I haven't seen in a few years. His name's Big Dave. He's lost 40 pounds. Now he's Medium Dave. And I cracked a joke just a second ago after a nice glass of Fireball. And he looks at April and he goes, I have a gun inside if you need it.
She was rolling her eyes, huh?
I may have to redefine the nature of our association. That's what I'm thinking. Hey, guys, how are you?
Just fine, Gary.
Good. How are you?
How's life treating
better
you?
than I deserve. Thank you again for having me on the program, man. And listen, and I got so tied up last week when we were talking about, the science of hypnosis and the shows that we're fixing to put on. And I mentioned my sponsors like crazy, and they love me for it. However, I really, 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 from the bottom of my heart, Born to Ride, Ron Galletti is the reason all of this really got started, okay? I was approached by Kyle over at the Wicked I'm sitting out all these emails, trying to find, gigs because things are starting to open up a little bit. And I got a hold of Ron, and Ron said, absolutely. And Born to Ride has been absolutely freaking phenomenal. I'm actually holding the magazine as we speak, so I don't forget anything this time. Ron has just been a godsend to me. I'm just letting you know. He is the reason that we've promoted this the way that we have, putting me on this program, putting me in the magazine. My sponsors are extremely happy. The venue's extremely happy. Now, once the people get there for the show on the 29th in Panama City for Thunder Beach, we're going to knock this out of the park. So, and you guys, Mama Dukes, Fester. See, that's what made me think of. Yeah. Okay. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for having me on again.
Well, we certainly appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Yes, we enjoy doing the show. Miss Ron and Debbie, they're typically in here and like their contributions. I can't imagine. They've been doing this for 25 plus years now. And
that's a long time. Yeah, I've been in the radio business. I mean, literally been in the radio business. We figured it up. My daughter's now 33. So I've been in the radio industry for 32 years. Off and on, I haven't necessarily had my show like I had before, but I'm still doing commercials for, a lot of different clients, all over the world, actually. My voice is heard everywhere. And my daughter's 33, so when she was born, I was 18 when I started my radio career. So it's been 32 years that I've been in radio and show business altogether. So it was radio, and it turned into stand-up comedy, and it turned into magic, it turned into hypnosis, it just bing, bang, bang, pow. And when I called Ron, and I don't want to overdo it, don't misinterpret me here. I do owe Ron so much. But when I actually called Ron, he said to me, and I quote, he says, "Thank God, Gary, you're a talent and not somebody that's trying to do this, that, or the other. Talent is who I really enjoy talking to." And we hit it off, and he says, "I'm behind you 100%. Born to Ride has been absolutely fabulous to work with, and I can't thank you enough." Obviously, I have to, if you guys don't mind, let me just throw out my other sponsors real quick.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
We're going to be at the Wicked Wheel. Lucky at cyclefish.com. If you go to cyclefish.com, you can find out about every freaking rally or motorcycle event anywhere in the world. I mean, Lucky's awesome. LA Audio, Tropical Spas and Pools, Hurricane Oyster Bar, and Motorcycle Mayhem Radio. Those are my sponsors. That's about all I'm going to say about them today, because I gave them a whole lot of love last time. However, I would like to invite anyone that's listening right now that is going to be in Panama City Beach for Thunder Beach. This one is going to be probably the best one, and here's why. We were putting all this together last year, and then the vagina virus kicked in, and it killed everybody. So you got to watch that stuff. So this year, well, we had one in the fall, but it wasn't as big as it normally is. Everybody is tired of everything that's time. They don't want to put a diaper on their face. They just want to have a blast and let loose and enjoy life like we used to do, get back to normal. Panama City Beach, Thunder Beach is going to be the place. And I'm hoping, and my goal is to be the talk of Panama City Beach when we get finished with this show at the Wicked Wheel. Thursday night, April 29th. Doors open at 8:30. Show starts at 9. It's absolutely free. Kevin and Anna are going to be opening up, audio demonstration by LA Audio, and then the lovely Miss April and I are going to go on stage and hypnotize a few people and make them do some silly stuff.
Well, I know, Gary, I was certainly looking for it. I was going to be checking out the Wicked Wheel and seeing you. And this afternoon I was looking at it. I'm thinking, oh, my gosh, for some reason I was thinking it was a Friday and not, but this is a Thursday night. So
so what you do is you bring your radio show there. You see? And we do it live from the Wicked Wheel. And hopefully, this would be very cool, Mr. Fester, since you tried to fight me with the finger touch thing that I did, which is called a suggestibility test. and Mama Dukes, I have to tell you something, sweetheart.
Yeah.
After seeing the video, after watching you do that suggestibility test, the look on your face only told me one thing.
What's that?
I can't wait to meet you.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. So it definitely sounds like...
Some of the things you can do on stage when you're hypnotizing people, you can make women look at you like you're the most hideous man in the world. I don't really have to hypnotize anybody to do that. But the second thing is you can absolutely make them fall in love with you.
Oh, my goodness.
Regardless of their situation. So, Mama Dukes, please come to the show.
Oh, we will be there.
Okay.
We will be there.
We got to figure out the logistics, but we need to do the show there. That's a great idea. That's an awesome idea, Gary. I mean, awesome.
Esther, if you're there, I will be on you like a rat on a Cheeto.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we're definitely going. We are definitely going. We will be there.
And you talked about your cannabis festival, which Miss April was like begging me to get it booked and come down there and be a part of it. Unfortunately, we're going to be out of town. This weekend, I'm going to go kill some thunder chickens, which I'm very excited about. because I need to get out in the woods. And if you don't know what a thunder chicken is, it's turkey season.
Yeah.
So we're gonna kill some birds, drink some Fireball, tell some stories, have some laughs, and then we have to hang out with the grandkids, and then we're going to get ready for Thunder Beach. So unfortunately, we won't be able to make it to the Cannabis Festival. However, if you decide to come to Thunder Beach, you can probably bring some of that stuff with you. Have a little chit chat.
We can probably have the Darby boys hook us up there.
There's a guy that we run with sometimes in Panama City. I'll jump up. I've got 2 bikes, and I'll jump on my small bike, which Medium Dave doesn't like my little bike, but he likes my big bike. But anyway, April and I will get on the Softail, and we'll just bar hop. That's just a great little bar hopper. So there's one of these guys that we were hanging out with, and for the life of me, I can't remember his name, which is annoying. He says, he gave me a gummy, and he says, "Here, Gary, try this." Man, this is good. Okay. He goes, "Give it about 15 minutes. I said, "For what?" Okay, yeah, it was about 20 minutes later. I had Mama looked at me, and she goes, "You're going to sit right here and let this wear off, and I'm getting on that motorcycle." I said, "Is that a motorcycle? That don't look like a motorcycle."
That's what Mama Dukes tells me all the time. She says, you go to these places, you don't take anything from anybody. Okay, I don't care.
No. Well,
like,
I mean,
it's
we
just
knew the guy.
sucker.
So
it's not a sucker. Like, it's not a normal sucker.
Well, he looked at me and he goes, "Gary, would you like some candy? Come see me." I'm like, "Yes, please."
That's Fester. I'm like, no, he doesn't want that.
Guys, I would really love to hang out with you all, man, at the show. I want you to come to the show. Bring your video camera. Bring your radio program. We'll go on the air. I'll go on the air with you, man. And because we got plenty of time. As I mentioned earlier, doors open at 8:30, free admission. Kevin and Anna start at 9. We'll go on about 10:45. So we got plenty of time. And again, from the bottom of my heart, under God, thank you guys. Thank Born to Ride. Thank Ron for everything. You guys are amazing.
Thank you, Gary. Appreciate it.
It was my pleasure. Yeah, we'll have a good time. It'll be fun.
We're looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
We're going to be there.
My friends will tell you, Mama Dukes, "Yeah, Gary's great. You're going to love him. He's awesome to hang out with. He'll be your best friend, but don't look him in the eye."
I will remember that.
Yeah, well,
DB?
Oh, where are we going?
Okay.
What's this location again?
Now, last week you weren't on mic. You got any questions for Gary?
Now, can you break down the scenario? Because I want to disagree with this, because someone attempted to hypnotize me before and was unsuccessful. And I believe you said you're either schizophrenic or a moron if you cannot be hypnotized. I don't want to be a moron. I'll be a schizophrenic. But the moron moniker kind of scares me. Is he still there? Hello.
Gary?
Gary?
I think we lost you.
Yeah, maybe we did. Hello, Gary. Well, that's what technology does.
See, I can't ask that question again because I already forgot what I asked. There was some gummies in here earlier that I thought
we lost them. Yeah, okay.
I thought it was just regular candy.
Let's see here. But Gary, are you back?
You lose me at moron.
Okay.
So
really?
So were you able to actually hear my question?
I did hear the question, and it's a great question. So let me explain it to you, okay? Moron actually is a technical term. So when I say mental retardation, schizophrenia, serial killer, moron, what I mean by that is those people's brains they're not firing on all cylinders. They don't function the way ours does. Now, wait.
You're not making me feel any better.
Well, give me a minute now. Give me a second. So clearly, you're not a moron. You're not.
That's not what his wife says.
Well, I haven't met you yet. Yeah, maybe your wife does think that you are. I don't know. But there's a hypnotist. His name is Clark Hogg. And he has described, there's actually really no definition for hypnosis. It's been around for thousands of years, but there's really no explanation for it. It is a science. okay? But Clark Hall identified hypnosis as a situation and a setting, okay? You may not be able to have been hypnotized when the hypnotist tried to hypnotize you before. You may not be able to be hypnotized tomorrow. But the next day, you may be a great hypnotic subject. It has a lot to do with everyday life. You know, what's going on in your life, what's on your mind. You're thinking about the mortgage, you're thinking about the car payment, you're thinking about the kids, you're thinking about where am I going to get my next bottle of Fireball. Whatever it is you're thinking about, it does. I'm just guessing about the Fireball. I'm fixing to go get mine here in a minute. What my point is there could be a lot of stuff going on in your mind that what happens is your conscious brain takes over, okay? Because that's your creative brain, like we talked last week. So you're consciously thinking about this, and this. And when you start to feel something weird in your body, when I say weird, what I'm meaning is relaxation. When I try to get you to be hypnotized, you're going to feel a tingly feeling. And it's relaxation. Your whole body is just going to let that tension drain out of your body. Okay?
Just real quick, you had me at tingling. You had me at tingling. Just to let you know, you had me at tingling. I'm convinced now.
Hey, Gary, I'm bringing Fester and DB to you. And I'm recording this whole entire thing. Just let you know, remember this.
Stop it, big boy. I'll make you tingle like no other woman has. You know how your wife is.
Listen, that goes with what I was going to say. I've watched DB go through a haunted trail. He screams like a girl. You can't tell the difference.
Well, I'll let you know. If you can make me tingle, I will make it rain on you. I'll go by the bank, get plenty of dollar bills, and I will make it rain.
So let me explain something. Why do you think I paid for April's boob? To make you tingle, brother. And,
wow.
You know, I got a repo letter for those, too. So if you could throw some of that money my way,
Now, Gary, I have a question.
Please don't let that go away. Please don't let them do that. Please don't let them. I'm sorry, Mama Duke.
You're fine. Do you ever do you just do like the comedy part of it without the hypnosis? Or are they just kind of go together?
That's a great question. I got a text message from Anthony Gailey on the way. We've been driving for 12 hours. I mean, we literally stopped a half hour ago to go to the liquor store and come over to see my buddy Dave and Miss Jackie. These couple of best friends anyone could ever have, man. But he sent me a text message, and he has given me, you know, Gary, you're getting so much better. Way to go. Congratulations on your show. He said, but I'm going to send you a link to all these books that he wants me to read. He said he wants me to read them 30 minutes a day. He said, if you do that for the next little while, you're going to probably know more about hypnosis than any other hypnotist out there. That being said, and April and I have talked about it, about getting certified to be a hypnotherapist, okay? I'm not a hypnotherapist. I'm too much of a goofball to put a suit on and have someone come in, lay on my couch, and tell me their problems, which I promise you really don't want to do that, okay? I enjoy the comedy aspect of it more so than anything. But, and I meant to tell you this last week, one of the things that I love doing when I get people up on stage, I get them into a really deep state of hypnosis, and they're doing some silly stuff, and they're clucking like ducks, they're speaking in Martian, they're forgetting their arm. I'll make their arm fall off, and they really look, and they won't see their arm, and they're screaming and hollering and crazy. At the end of the show, I will always give them something positive. Matter of fact, I will tell them to picture themselves a year from now, you know, what they look like, what kind of car they're driving, how much money they have, what kind of house you live in. Picture yourself a year from now. When you get there, let me know you're there. Shake your head. They shake their head. And then I let that suggestion sink deep into their subconscious mind. And before I wake them up, I say, any kind of addictions that you have to deal with, now is the time for you to start changing that. You're going to start to see a change in your mind. From this day forward, a year from now, you're going to be that person. When you wake up, I give them a post-hypnotic suggestion. So when I say Gary Michaels, they'll be out in the crowd going, I love Gary Michaels. And they don't know why they're doing that. So that's what I give them. That is my gift to them, which is pretty much the same thing as what a therapist is going to do. So you asked the question, have I done that? Do I want to? I am considering it. But right now, I'm just having so much fun with the comedy aspect of it. And once you see the show, you'll understand why.
Harry, while you were talking to us, did you snap your fingers 3 times? Did I hear that in the background?
Yes, you did.
Did you guys catch that?
So, you know, it was funny. You know, it's funny when I told you that my friends will tell you this and never look me in the eye. Mama Dukes, you don't have to look me in the eye, honey. All you have to do is listen to my voice.
Didn't I take one earphone off last time?
There is a thing called conversational hypnosis. And you can do it over the radio. You can do it over the phone. You can be sitting in a bar somewhere and just talking to someone, and you can change your tone. You can change your inflections, and there's certain phrases that you can say, and they will literally fall into a trance.
He's going to make you tingle, DB.
I'm waiting on it. Trust me. I'm excited over here. Just keep talking. Snap them fingers, whatever you got to do, just make it happen, brother.
I'm just telling you right now, DB, you have to buy me dinner first.
Dude, I will have you dinner and a bottle of Fireball.
Nice. Sold. I'm in. Yeah. As soon as I go out,
I think you guys have a date.
I'm going to tell you right now exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to walk through the house and go back on the back deck by the fire and have my Fireball. And my buddy Big Dave's going to look at me. He says, "If you ever talk like that again at my house,
Love it.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I've got such great friends.
That is at the Wicked Will in Panama City Beach this Thursday, April 29th, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Thursday, April 29th at the barn at the Wicked Wheel. If you look for the Wicked Wheel, you're going to find the barn.
9 p.m. to 12 a.m.?
9 p.m. till midnight. Doors open at 8:30. Get there early because there will be limited seating. Okay.
And free admission, correct?
It is absolutely free. We're allowed to have 250 people. I anticipate more, but we're allowed to have 250 people, and I hope and pray that we pack the place. Kevin and Jacobs on a Portalupi is going to open it up, and they are going to blow your mind. Again, I'm trying not to be cliche, and everybody says that about bands and artists. These people are amazing, or I wouldn't have them at my show. LA Audio is going to do their audio demonstration. He is award-winning, and then April and I are going to go on stage, and we're giving away dinner for 2 at Hurricane Oyster Bar. Big thanks to Tropical Spas and Pools, CycleFish.com, Motorcycle Mayhem Radio, The Wicked Wheel, and most importantly, Born to Ride. I encourage you all to pick up the magazine, read the magazine, go to BornToRide.com, and listen to Boss Hogg Radio.
Sounds good.
Appreciate it, Gary, and looking forward to meeting you. I love you
guys, man. I look forward to meeting you. I look forward to being back on the show sometime, and we're going to have a blast.
Wicked Will, Thursday, April 29th. There's only 247 tickets available when you take the 3 of ours off.
No tickets. Come on in.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Gary. Look forward to it.
Guys, I'm going to leave you with this as I do every one of my radio programs. Smell the flowers now. You're only here for a short visit. God bless you. Love you. Mean it. Rock on.
Okay.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Awesome. See, DB, you need a sign off like that, you know.
Yeah, mine is just see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
It can't get any drier or pathetic.
Very pathetic. Yeah. Very lame there.
Listen, ask Tater. He'll come up with something great for you, DB.
Yeah, he probably would,
so,
yes.
Pretty good show.
Good show. Let's recap before we get out of here.
Let me start.
There's a lot of stuff going on, but go ahead and start it.
Central Florida Cannabis Fest.
That's next weekend.
But the fall, yes, next weekend, not this weekend coming up. This weekend we have Charlotte's Web.
Yep.
That is the 17th and the 18th in, what is it?
Wauchula.
Wauchula. You can look it up. I know they have a Facebook page as well. And then Angel City.
Angel City's going on right now through Sunday in Undella, Georgia. That's right. just a few miles off of 75 there, south of Macon. We're going to be there. We're leaving tomorrow morning,
yes,
right?
We are. Yes, we are. And then don't forget, even though it's the 29th, there's Wicked Will.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot going on.
Well, it's Panama City. In other words, there'll be something going on that whole weekend up there in
Always.
Panama City. So there's no doubt about that. Well,
we have a goal now.
we have a goal.
Yes, we have a goal, Fester.
What's that goal?
Fester and Mama Dukes has a goal. We are
do,
going to
huh?
break DB's chair.
Okay, that's
One
right.
way or the other. If we've got to.
If we have to use Gary Michaels to do it. Right?
Well, I'm sitting there. All I'm doing.
Okay, not that. Wait. I think we went off track.
I'm just saying we can have Gary hypnotize him, and to set him up, just. That would be curious. Okay, what does DB picture as a biker? Okay, and just.
Well, I'll be honest. My perception of bikers have totally changed since being able to do the live streams for Boss Hogg Radio. It is in the Born to Ride deal. My perspective has totally changed.
So did you used to think of it as like Sons of Anarchy or something?
Well, I've never watched that show.
You never saw that one?
No,
okay.
but, just the typical, they're
Bikers
grungy.
are bad type thing.
Yeah, if you look at them cross-eyed, they're going to knock your teeth out kind of deal. So, yeah, it's just totally, perspective has totally been changed.
So,
it's amazing.
Okay, real quick before we end the show. DB, still ain't never been to a strip club?
No.
Never to a bike bash.
Never been to a biker bash.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, Gary Michaels.
There's so many cherries to pop.
Yeah, we're bringing him to you.
I am the most pathetic middle-aged man ever.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, never. None of that stuff.
That's okay. We're going to take care of you.
Yes.
All in a good, fun way, wife. Like, nobody's going to violate him or anything. You're welcome to come and watch.
But with the Angel City, the Cannabis Fest, the Wagon Wheel, Gary Michael, all I'm thinking is, man, that's like so much stuff and not enough sleep.
You can sleep when you're dead. Even though, wait, that's coming from Mama Duke. I love sleep. I love sleep, so I get you. But
yeah, so exciting next couple weeks though. It is going to be fun.
Yeah,
at least
a lot of things going on.
We're gonna have to bring everything.
Country's starting
here.
to open back up there. Yep.
We're gonna have to bring everything here so DB can be a
final
part
teaser.
Of it.
We had a meeting out here today, and it looks like it's going to happen. Looks like it's got something for July that's going to happen here. So a lot of things happening, folks. It's another coming to the end of the show. As I end it every week, I want you to keep it in between the ditches. Be careful. Stay safe. And until next week, this is Born to Ride Radio on the Boss Hogg Radio Network.
If Instagram is your thing, we're there. We're everywhere. Follow us at #Born to Ride Motorcycle Media, your #1 motorcycle resource.
Yeah, I have to say, Born to Ride has been a big influence on my trailer sales in the last 2 or 3 months. It's been nothing but a big surprise. I mean, the magazine articles, everything in the commercials, it's been nothing but the best of help to me in my business.
Is your business becoming invisible? Create a great advertising relationship today with Born to Ride. Call 888-795-5779.
This is the Boss Hogg Radio Network. 1170 AM WKFL Bushnell. 1330 AM WWAB Lakeland Plant City. 1360 AM WHNR Cypress Gardens Winter Haven. And 1390 AM and 107.5 FM WAVP and W298BU FM Avon Park.